James got a new car and it is way better than the Porsche.
Yes, the Porsche's gone, but it's been replaced by this weapon of a car, the Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG. So if you're a car enthusiast, this car needs no introduction. You know exactly why it is special. And yeah, that would be it. But it's actually surprising how many people don't recognize how special this car actually is. A lot of people just see it's a normal Mercedes A-Class with a few fins stuck on the front and back, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Rather than having the small 4-cylinder up the front, this has got a 2-litre 4-cylinder that makes around about 360, 370 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive rather than front-wheel drive, and comes with a dual clutch gearbox, which launches this little rocket ship from 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds, which is almost an entire second faster than what my Porsche did. So it's a ton faster. It's a lot more practical. The Porsche had 2 seats, this has 5. It's actually not too bad in the back. We've been able to fit 5 people in the car quite comfortably. The boot it's a hatchback. The boot isn't the largest thing in the world, but it is there. And one of the best things, one of the big things I hated about the Porsche was the fact that the paddles were push forward and backwards, either side, just horrible. The paddles on this, perfect, how it should be. Upshift on the right side, downshift on the left side. But yeah, the thing's a weapon. I love it. I can't wait to use and abuse it. So if you've been keeping up to date, you would have seen our channel update, the first one, not the last one that just went, where I explained that I was in the market looking for either an R35 GTR or a 996 911 Turbo. That was the plan when I sold the Porsche, it was to go for one of those. Unfortunately, with the COVID climate, prices were just skyrocketing. I believe when I had the Porsche, you could pick up an R35 GTR for kind of 70s, mid 70s. Now, nothing really under 90 unless you want something flogged that hasn't had any gearbox attention. 996 turbos, you could get them for around about the 70, 80 grand mark as well. Can't touch a manual one for under 130. So yeah, just completely blown out price-wise. So I thought, well, I need something in the interim, something a little bit more practical, a little bit more dailyable, and something fun and quick. I loved the Porsche, I loved how quick it was, and it definitely was fun. So I did look at some JDM stuff, 370Zs, stuff like that, to extract the same amount of performance out of a 370Z as the A45 or the Porsche. It is similar and comparable, but to get anything else more, yeah, pretty hard and quite a bit of money. In terms of, that was really about it for JDM cars, and for the fact that 2-seater, not as practical. When it came to the Euros, it was down to the Euro hot hatches. You got your Golf Rs. Sorry, Laurie, I'm just not a Golf fan. I love the GTIs. I think from a price point, the GTI is a bargain. But yeah, not completely won over by the Golf Rs. The other one were the Audi RS3s. There's no doubt in my mind that the Audi RS3 is the best sounding car out of all of the cars that I looked at. That 5-cylinder makes some really good noise. Not as good as the Porsche. That's probably the only one drawback I have about the A45 is that it's fast, it makes a lot of noise, but that noise is not as good as what the noise that the Porsche made. But yeah, so I wasn't completely won over by the Audi RS3s. It just seemed like they're a bit overdone, and I wanted something a little bit different. So ended up getting the A45. Love the little car, love the little weapon. It's awesome. I have got plans to change a few things, modify a few things. Power is not one of them. This car's got plenty of power. It drinks fuel like it's going out of fashion. So yeah, not too worried about performance-orientated modifications, but there are definitely some things I'd like to change, and they will be coming up in the following episodes.
So James's new car is the A45. Man, it's a little pocket rocket. It is pretty quick. It is 3 times, 4 times, something like that, faster than the mighty Nav.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cars. Morgan can go a lot of places, I can't, but I can get places a lot quicker. Amazingly though, like the week I had it, I did take it, unfortunately, down an off-road trail. It was sketchy as, I did bottom out, but it survived. So that's that. The car's awesome, it's amazing, people's reactions. Like really, the only thing that gives it away is the wings, the spoiler, the diffuser, and really the front canards. It probably gives away a little bit, but I think a lot of people also think that it's just a Mercedes that I've stuck a bunch of fins on, and it's not until that you put your foot down and you break a lot of road laws. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, anything you want to see on the mighty A45 AMG, comment them below. We are doing a couple things already, so if there's anything else, we'd be more than happy to oblige. But if you've been enjoying this content, enjoying our videos, hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next Project B video.